Welcome back to part 2 of learning how to form the perfect tense in French. So by now you should have copied this note down. We know that we need the person we're talking about, the correct form of avoir, the verb to have, plus the verb with the correct ending. Now remember, the verb is the thing that you're doing. So for example, eating, playing, okay, to eat, to play. We need to do a little bit of shuffling around with the ending. So we need to add on e acute if it's an er verb, we add on I if it's an ir verb, and we add on you if it's an re verb. So let's have a look at how to do this. So the way of remembering it, we can say that we need to do some surgery to the verb. So let's take the verb regarder. Okay, the verb regarder is to watch. This verb is in its infinitive state, so nothing has happened to it. We can see here that it's still got the er on the end, so it's the full verb. It's the verb to watch. Okay, so this er refers to. Nothing's happened to it yet, so what we need to do is we need to cut off the last two letters. So we can see here the er is gone. Okay, so we are left with regard, okay, with a D. And what this is called is the stem. So we are left with the stem of the verb. Next, we need to go back to our endings. We know it's an er verb, so the correct ending to add, as we can see up here, is e acute. So we add it onto our stem and we end up with regarder. Now, this has changed from to watch to watched because we've added that ending on, the e acute. Next, we're not quite finished. All we have is watched. So we need to tell ourselves who is watching or who has watched. So we need the correct person and the part of avoir, okay? So, for example, if you said you watched, you would say tu as. You have watched. We can shorten this to you watched in English, but in French you must have the correct part of avoir. Tu as regardé, you, and we can have an optional in English, we can say have, and watched. You watched. And remember, this is our ending here. Okay, so let's practice. Pause the video just now and see if you can translate these sentences with the coloured words on the right hand side. Okay, let's go over the answers. He ate is il a mangé. We sang, nous avons chanté. You singular gave is tu as donné. Now notice these are all er verbs, okay? So the ending is always e acute, okay? And we've got the correct part of avoir for each of these people. So let's practice some more. These are all er verbs. So pause the video just now. I'll show you the sentences that we're going to do. So I would like you to translate the following sentences. Once I've shown you them all, you can pause the video and we'll go over the answers. Okay, pause the video just now and use the helps on the right hand side to see if you can translate these sentences.